All right, Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with one of the baddest men on planet Earth, super welterweight WBO champion of the world, Tim Tszyu. How's it going?
Yeah, good man. It's a good sound to it.
Yeah.
It's got a good ringtone.
You know, it's gonna sound great when you hear Tim Tszyu in Las Vegas at the big T-Mobile or arena. So just first and foremost, I know you've been asked all these questions throughout, but has it soaked in that you're about to bring in that Australian takeover in America?
Yeah. Look, yesterday we went and visited the T-Mobile arena just to see the signage, Tszyu there. It's pretty surreal. You know, at first when I thought when I was coming here I'd be a bit overwhelmed a little bit, but it's actually the opposite. I feel comfortable here. It's a different feel this time.
Like more calm here, because I know you train in Vegas, but compared to Australia, is it because all the media is around you and they know you by first name, you know them by first name? Is it
no, it's just a different feel, you know. Like, even though Vegas actually feels like my second home now, you know, I've been here so many times, so many training camps. But yeah, it's just like I'm sort of starting to get used to this life here, and it's a different feel.
So I'm just cut right into it. Thurman's been doing some interviews out. I believe he did one with the Boxing Voice, and he spoke on how he was going to, I guess, feel comfortable at this weight, even though he's coming up a weight, having some sort of time off. What do you think? Do you think that's just him psyching himself up, or he generally believes that?
Well, he has to say something good about himself, you know. The more positive vibes the more positive stuff you say about yourself, I guess it makes you feel a bit better. But reality is ticking down, you know, and it's my role to give him a reality check.
You know, when it came to the face-off, we can visibly see you're bigger, but when you feel like it's fight night, you know, he comes in, you guys make the 155 limit. You don't struggle with this 154 weight, so are you going to visibly be the bigger man, or you feel like you guys are kind of close?
No, for sure. Don't know in pounds how much that is, but I'll be coming into the fight roughly at probably 78 kilos, which is maybe 169 pounds. You know, so I'll be quite big on fight night, and he'll feel it. You know, this isn't 147. It's a whole different division. You know, and there's a reason it goes from 8-ounce gloves to 10-ounce gloves, because we're much bigger. It's a different feel to it.
He mentioned that he might come in around like 158. He kind of threw that number out.
158. That's
like low carbohydrate too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too small.
What's that?
About 10 pounds. I don't know. I'm bad with the. So you said about one.
Yeah. 71 kilos. Yeah, I'll be much bigger. Yeah.
Now, going into the fight, he's made a lot of comments like Mexican Tszyu, what you gonna do? Do you feel like after that press conference you got a lot of Mexican fan base that's like, oh, kick Thurman's ass?
Yeah. Well, you know what, man? Like, some of the stuff he doesn't think what he says, you know? Like, why disrespect a whole country that's such a big boxing heritage? And for me, I feel like my duty as a fighter to stand up, you know? It's a no-brainer. And for me, it wasn't an insult. It was like to be compared as a Mexican fighter, man. That's big.
Your father fought Chavez, you know, back in, and he won that fight. So in that case, I'm sure that your dad earned that respect. And
you know what I've noticed with the Mexican boxing culture? It's like they don't embrace if you beat someone from a Mexican country. They don't embrace it as
like you earned our respect.
Yeah, you earn their respect by beating someone, you know. And I remember after the Chavez fight, I remember my dad gained a whole lot more Mexican supporters from that, you know.
You know, obviously the goal, not looking past Thurman, but you had this hit list, you know, guys like Crawford, and this is a very respectful, like, I would like to fight Crawford, no disrespect. You have a lot of admiration to them and what they've accomplished, and you as a champion just want to test yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
I know Bomac, just believing in this fighter, he made some comments saying that first he picks you to beat Thurman. He feels that you're the more active fighter and that the momentum shifting your way. But at the same time, with his fighter, he feels that Crawford could just beat not just Thurman, but you on the same night. I know it's just fighting talk, but just what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I used to say that I'll beat both of the Charlos, the two brothers, in one night. You know, just give them to me back to back. Words are words, you know. What can I say? You know, if I was to get a Crawford, I guarantee you, me and Thurman in one night. I'll be a handful enough.
He would have to use Thurman first, then versus.
And then that's problems.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe it'd be better you and
give him an appetizer first with Thurman, fair. And then
I mean, that'd be a great fight, right?
Oh, 100%. That's the ultimate, you know. Like, he's pound for pound great right now. This is his era, in all honesty, and a fight like that, it would be intriguing.
You know, in comparison to your fight with Thurman and I guess some of the other fights that was made, there feels like a very genuineness, like I want to show the world that I'm that guy. Not just from Australia, but that guy. There's no brawls at the press conference, no face-to-face. When you see, I think there was Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia when they had their face-to-face, do you feel like that's good fight promotion for that fight? Or it's just...
Look, I think there is part of this boxing world that is a bit of a spectacle. I'm a realist and I'm authentic, and I, in all honesty, I can't be some WWE character. I'm going to be real, you know, and if someone's going to be blabbering like that in my face, I'd take it the other way around, you know. I don't know how I'd act exactly, but I wouldn't be trying to argue. Like, a Chihuahua doesn't bark with a pit bull doesn't bark with a Chihuahua. It just doesn't work like that, you know, and that's how I am.
So in like a face-to-face, kind of like how Thurman was talking a lot, he just kind of was like, all right, we'll get in the ring.
Yeah, I'll show you. There's a couple words I wanted to say to get it stuck in his head, and that's all that's needed, you know. The less you say, the better.
Did you get to see, like, because I know you were there, you were having this cool moment with RDC, like the guys, I don't know if you know by name, but PBC put out, they asked you about Floyd Mayweather versus LeBron James.
Oh, yeah.
They do all these sports skits and anime. Did you get to hear that when you were there, or you were just having a good time just going through
When?
During the Super Bowl week.
Yeah. Oh, about the Ryan Garcia?
Yeah,
No, that was after. That was really? The day after, actually. I was there the day before, doing all the promo stuff, and then I saw the video. That was hilarious, man.
How cool was that Super Bowl experience, though? Just, you know, going through the press row and just kind of bump into all different type of.
Yeah, it was unreal. You know, this is a big city, and I'm from a small country, you know, and to be seeing all this, it's unreal. You know, it's multiplied by thousands. You know, everything, the media, the theatrics of it. So for me, I'm just enjoying. Even seeing, I saw Chuck Liddell there, which was pretty unreal. You know, just seeing that. You don't see that in Australia.
Seeing that you're headlining I don't want to say Australian card, the pay-per-view Amazon launch card. Yeah. There's an Australian on the card, Michael Zarafa, which I'm sure back in your hometown they probably asked a lot about that. Do you find that flattering that he's on your card, or? Yeah.
Well, you know what? We were supposed to fight, I think 2 years ago, and then he pulled out a week before. So there was a bit of bad blood there, and now he's fighting on my undercard. You know, it's funny how the world changes.
I mean, a potential fight. I mean, if he beats Laura, or I'm assuming maybe.
No, I'm not looking at Zarafa. Look, I'm looking for the 154 big names. Yeah. I'm not looking at that name.